So, hi everybody, and welcome back to Polish Up, the show where I've got all the nail gear and absolutely no idea. Today, we're mixing nails with science. Leslie's teaching me advanced cat eye techniques, and Philippe is here to explain what's exactly going on with magnetic gel polish. So, if you've ever waved a magnet and hoped for the best, you're in the right place. Lesley, Philippe, welcome.
Thank
Hi,
you.
thank you.
Thanks for having us.
For anyone new, can you quickly introduce yourselves?
I go first. My name is Lesley. I'm a nail technician for over 15 years, and I'm founder of Pretty Yeppuda and Korean Nails Co. UK. We import the Korean nail gels products legally into Europe and into UK.
And we distribute across Europe and UK.
Yes.
So I'm Philippe. I'm a certified cosmetic safety assessor, and I do the safety assessments on the gels as they come in, ensure that they get properly labeled. Normally, they have to be labeled in the local language. So in the UK, it's easy, it's still English. But imagine sending to Poland or to Greece, that's more of a challenge.
So, do you have someone who translates for you?
We use typically ChatGPT to do the basic translations, and then we verify with customers who we know that are in those countries, because we got customers in all of the countries meanwhile. And the other thing is there are also certain statements like the warnings, which are predefined in the law. So
Okay,
you cannot just trust ChatGPT nor a person who translate. You really have to use the exact wording which is in the law.
that's brilliant. So, Philippe, I'm going to need the beginner-friendly version.
Okay.
What is magnetic gel polish in simple terms?
Basically, it's a normal gel, but the pigments which are in there are magnetized. And so you can imagine it like all of these little pigments floating around in the gel as long as it's not cured. And by applying a magnet very close to it, they will align to the magnetic field. And so you basically are just reordering the pigments in the gel, and they're all neatly aligning if you do it properly. But we'll come back to that later, like what is properly a proper way to
Okay.
do it.
So, what's happening when we move the magnet?
Well, the magnet has a magnetic field around it. You can compare it with having a compass, which would be in the Earth's magnetic field. And so the compass aligns to the magnetic lines. And so it points to the north. Now, maybe some of you have, as a kid, taken a magnet, put it next to the compass, and then the compass is not pointing north anymore, but it's typically pointing toward the magnet you're applying to it. And so basically you do the same. These little pigments, they are aligning to the magnet or to the magnetic lines of the magnet. And so if you hold it close, they will all go in the same direction. If you keep it further away and you wave, some of them will move, but it's going to be more restricted.
So, why do some gels react more strongly?
There are three elements which are at play. The pigments themselves, what is the structure? So that's one thing. If you would have bigger chunks, they might move slower than you have smaller pieces. I imagine it's like you're swimming in the water. It's more resistance than walking through the air. If you would be in a pudding, it would even be worse. It would even be harder to move around. And so that's the second element, which is playing a role. It's the thickness of the gels. If you have a very thick gel, it's harder for the pigments to move around and to align because they got more resistance.
Right.
If you have like a very liquid gel, they will move faster. And then the third element would be the magnet, the strength of your magnet. If you would have like a very strong magnet, they will align faster than when you would have a weaker magnet. And so make sure to have quality magnets if you want to do this properly.
So, a stronger magnet's better.
A stronger magnet is typically better, yes.
So is there a right distance for the magnet?
As usual, it depends. It depends what you want to achieve. If you want to have like sharp lines, a very, very clear cut effect, then you would typically be around 2 to 3 millimeters from it. Well, officially they say between 2 and 5 millimeters, depending a bit on the strength of the magnet. But the closer you go, the sharper the image will be. But another important aspect is take time. Keep the magnet a bit. Sometimes you see people with the magnets like going like this. Yeah, imagine being a pigment. It's go. So that's not working out very well. So take the time and keep the magnet in the same position for a while, unless you want to have this effect, which is more vague and more blurred. That might be something you want to achieve as a nail tech. But else, between 2 and 5 millimeters, I would say, which is pretty close. Huh? And maybe another thing, oh, that's maybe something you can explain one by one.
I will do later.
Yeah, okay.
So, and if you had to explain it in one sentence to a beginner, what would you say?
I would say it is a normal gel with pigments in there which are magnetized, which reorient themselves based on the magnetic field you apply by putting a magnet close to your nail.
That's a long
That's a long sentence.
That's a long sentence.
Oh, maybe one other point depends on the questions you still have, but typically you can see it also on the ingredients. So if your product is properly labeled, there should be a list of inky names, which are basically a way to express the ingredients. You would typically see something like iron oxide on there or CI77499, which is iron oxide, if I remember well, or CI77491 or 92. Those are the ones which you typically see as an indication that it could be magnetic. And then for the rest, there will be magnets, there will be mica, for example, in it, because that's what's giving you the glitter shiny effect.
Okay. I was going to ask, how do they get the different colors?
But the colors are in the gel, but the glitters or the pigment parts, those will give you the different effects. But there are like hundreds or thousands of these. When we go to Korea and we speak with the brands, the expertise of these people is impressive. They have like a whole catalog of glitters and pigments they know, which they can use to achieve certain effects. You got magnets with bigger glitters in there or bigger pigments and then smaller pigments. It's a constant evolution. That's one of the nice things of the Korean gels. They're constantly evolving and finding new new formulations to get these special effects.
Because you have some that you can get like 2 or 3 different colors in the magnetic bit.
Yes, and you have them which also change with the temperature.
Philippe, have you got anything else to add on the sciencey bit?
No, not really. It's more, or it's part which Lesley will cover, like don't put it on in a very thick layer, but don't put it on in a too thin layer. Make sure that you roll your bottle before using it because the particles can settle down. Yeah, then there is the curing part. Once you start curing, the particles can't move anymore because you make it one big polymer. So they get squeezed in.
Thank you very much. It all seems it all sounds so much easier now, not quite so. When you first get them, they're like magic.
Yeah.
And now I can understand the science behind it. Thank you very much.
Now they look like magic, but they are no longer magic.
Yeah, it's no secret anymore how they work.
So, Lesley, does knowing the science change how you work?
Of course. As a beginner, you maybe not know that when you put the gel on your nail, you go directly in the light and your particles are frozen. So you cannot magnetize them anymore. So that's the biggest mistake people make.
Lesley, what are you teaching me today?
I will teach you how to use the gel magnet polish, of course, which stands you can use. We will create a beautiful blue set. I don't know if it's visible.
They're lovely.
So
I'm
yeah,
really
some
excited.
stamping techniques, foil. We have everything inside one set.
Wow. What should I focus on before we start?
Relax. There's no mistakes you can make. And as long as you do not cure, we can change everything.
Right then, Lesley, let's do nails.
Ready for it? Which one will we start with? You have a preference?
I know I don't like the easiest.
The easiest. It will be this one because that's just plain magnetic one. So you take your RIPOSO, the blue magnet. If it has to be on your desk or in your closet for a long time, you just need to roll it a bit to move the particles inside the bottle.
Well, it took a long time to get here.
Yeah, it did. It's customs, no?
Oh,
I take this nail. Then we take a thin layer because we will work in 2 thin layers.
okay.
Not too thin, eh?
Not too thin.
No. You need to see some color already.
Okay.
Because I think mine is more blue.
I can always put more. Well, I can always take off. I can always put more on. How is that?
Yeah. And then you take your weapon, your powerful magnets, and you
Yours is a
go.
lot bluer.
But no, it's okay because it's the first coat. You remove the magnetic particles up.
Yep. Okay.
So you have the syrup base actually. Yes, and then you can cure it.
Yeah.
60 seconds. Maybe we can, while we wait, while it's curing, already start with the background for the one with the stamping on it, because
Okay.
it's also the blue background.
Okay.
You just do the same.
Do the same. Okay. Should
So
I
not
have
too
put the
thin.
base coat down?
I did not because I buffed the nail plate. So my tip actually, I buffed it so it does not need the base coat. If you're working on the natural nail, of course, for better adhesion, you can best use the base coat also to protect your nail. Perfect. Okay. So now we're just going to create a magnetic shade for as a basic nail, because we have like nail art on every other nail to break that it's not too heavy to wear. You put on a next thin coat.
I'm not very good at chatting because I'm concentrating.
Yeah, but it's the same for me. I think people also enjoy the quiet when they're watching a movie, a how-to.
Okay.
Okay, and then you need to magnetize the particles. A lot of people are just doing like this, very, very quick, but that will not help to set the particles. So you need to go very slow. You need to be patient.
Okay.
You go from one side and then the other side. And then you see the magnets are joining together. And then as I like that it's round in the middle, you can use a round magnet, or with yours you just go, but mine is too large to do this behind under my camera, so that's why I took the small one.
Okay.
You turn around with your magnets, so I can show like this. You do like this.
Right, hang on. Do I need the ball?
You need a.
I've got a ball on. Do I
Oh
want
yeah,
the ball?
yeah.
Yeah.
I've put the ball on, and then you flash cure it to make sure it stays in place, and you go into the light. If my lamp is flash curing.
Are we going to go round?
Yes, because I like that it's centered of the nail. It's just my preference. If you like your magnet field larger, you just use your big magnet and push it aside. But I like it centered because that gives, when you move, a very beautiful effect.
Mm.
You made a glass nail. I also like that. Mine is more. I think I'm painting thicker.
Do you think I need to put a thicker layer on?
I like it like that. I like glass nails, so
I don't seem to go. Hang on.
I see it on camera moving.
Woo.
Mhm.
So, and then
Yes, it go round and round. Yes, and not too much, because then the middle part will go smaller and smaller, and then
I'll
you
try
need to
again.
pick
Hang
your. I hear the.
on. I can always speed it up in the edit.
Yeah, it's fine. Maybe you should, because I have actually three magnets fixed to each other. Really, really strong. Maybe you can put two magnets
Okay. Yeah.
to magnetize.
It's all in a little plastic bag.
Safe. They're safe. They will
Right.
not end in the trash bin like mine.
How's that?
Perfect. Flash cure.
Get on with it, Lorna.
We will top coat everything at the end together.
Okay.
So I'm putting it in the stand, the one that's ready.
Right. So,
Yeah.
this is nail
So now
number 2.
that's nail number 2. the one with the stamping. I
Yep.
will do a second layer because we still need to put a magnet underneath. So we do exactly the same as the previous one, except we will not concentrate the magnet in the middle. We will make the magnet field on the whole surface of the nail.
Okay.
And not so again, slow from one side to another side. And then I put it in front of the nail, so the tip is highlighted more. I do not know if you can see it. Yeah, perfect.
Hey.
Yes, flash pure and in the light.
How long do you need to flash cure for?
A few seconds is enough, 2 or 3 seconds, because then it's already fixed. Yeah, perfect. We can already, yeah, so that's the one we already finished. So that one
Yes.
you can put aside, because we will top coat everything at the end, because then we only need 2 times the
Okay.
60 seconds. That's the easiest.
Right. Okay. I'll put that one aside.
Maybe we should do the base of the pinky blue one,
Okay.
because it's again
The magnetic gel.
the magnetic gel where we will remove the magnetic part, but
Okay.
only for that layer. It's like using a magic wand.
Yes.
I love it. Look how beautiful. Yeah.
There we are.
Yes, perfect. Okay. Then for the stamping, because we are going to use chrome to show the design more, we will need to do a chrome isolation. So for the chrome isolation, we will use the Crear Matte. It came out best for testing with the chrome isolation for me personally.
Okay.
It depends on personal use. We also have the Maken non-powder is also really, really good one. So those are my 2 favorites, if I can have a favorite. And this one is
You can have
open.
a
So
favorite.
I love every brand I have, of course, but this one is open now. So you put a thin layer everywhere of the mat. You will see the brushes are also easy to work with. And I think matte top coats always have like a special scent.
Yes.
And then you cure it for 60 seconds. Okay. While that one is curing,
Mhm.
we will put some foil on this one, on the one we just took
just
out
put
of
them
the
on.
light.
Okay.
We will put some foil. A lot of people do not know this, but the killing base of JELLO is perfect for foil adhesion. So you
Ah.
put a thin layer of killing base.
I wondered why what we would use for our.
Yeah. The killing base is also used a lot to adhere the full cover tips of JELLO.
All right.
If you do not use the peel-off base gel, you can use the killing base because it's a bit thicker than other base gels.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect for that. So when you put the base coat, you also cure 60 seconds in your light. So normally your matte one is ready. A matte top coat always also has, like the non-wipe top, a bit of a sticky layer. So you cleanse it really good with alcohol or a cleanser, a gel cleanser. You make sure it dries.
I think this is where I've been going wrong. I'm not very good at remembering to wipe off my inhibition layer for anything.
You will notice that when you apply the chrome, and then you will see, oh, I forgot it.
Okay.
Okay, and then normally it has to be matte. Did you took it? Yeah. You do like this that it evaporates faster. Never blow on your client's hands. I see sometimes nail techs are making a movie and they're blowing away the dust, blowing away to evaporate the alcohol easier. But that's just not hygienic.
No. Now, do you think I've missed a bit there?
If it's still shiny, you missed a bit, indeed.
Yeah.
I think it's better you top coat again with the matte and make sure you take your sides also, your sidewalls.
Okay.
Because otherwise you will have chrome everywhere.
And that's not what we want.
No.
Did you hear that ping?
Yeah.
It's Temu.
You bought something.
No, it's telling me that it's sending me an offer. It's tempting me. Right.
Yeah.
Be better.
You need to put the notifications off.
I do. Particularly as I'm not going to buy off Temu anymore. I'm going to buy off.
Yeah. It's also not that safe because you do not know the ingredients of I'm not talking about nail art or something like that, but for the gels, you do not know the ingredients of them.
Yes.
And as we have more and more allergies and law restrictions also, very important, but because even if you are not a professional nail tech, a lot of people do not know that. If you're not a professional nail tech and you're promoting illegal products, like the ones on Temu or other illegal entry the country, it's actually you're committing a crime. You can get fined for that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a law, and not only a European one, also a UK one.
Okay.
Had a site, so now you know it.
Yes.
That's the one, the matte one, or the one with the base coat.
This is the one with base coat.
Okay, you need to remove the tacky layer of the one with the base coat.
Yep.
And that's a strange part because you think, for my foil adhesion, I need the tacky layer. But that's a strange part and the miracle magic part of the JELLO killing base. You do not need the tacky layer to adhere the foil.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So you let it evaporate again, and then you take a piece of foil with the... So
Okay,
if you
I'm
then
ready.
have your foil, you use only part of the nail, like half. And you tap and you pull it away, and you will see that the design will be on your nail.
Okay. So are we
You
it just
press, and it doesn't matter actually. If you have by accident this side, it's okay. You can just press and pull it away.
okay. Anywhere?
Anywhere. Maybe turn your foil around.
That's the problem with these holographic ones is
Yeah.
you
See?
you
It's
can't
beautiful, isn't
tell
it?
which side is which. So I'm not going I'm not going all over the nail.
I did now.
Oh, you have now. Okay.
It actually doesn't matter because we're going to paint the magnetic gel over it to create the different shades. It will be in 3 different rows. It's just to have the extra depth effect.
Yep.
And then you can
I need to
set it.
practice.
It is. You're already doing good. It's also
Because
possible if you went too long in the light. It's to find the perfect timing also, because some gels need 30 seconds in certain lamps, some need 60 seconds to have the sticky part of it. It's same for chrome application. If your chrome is not adhering on your like the liner gel, it's possible you went just like 2 seconds too far in the light.
yeah,
It's
I think
trial
I'm
and
not
error. Or maybe you work too
getting
thin.
even coverage of the product.
That's also possible. Or if you work too thin, because I see you work
Yes.
very, very thin, that's good. A lot of nail customers will like that. If you work thin, but yeah, you need some base. But I can see it, so
Oh
that's
yeah,
good.
I can see it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
That's all you need.
I'm
Maybe we should
admiring
move.
it.
Yeah.
What's next?
It's beautiful. We will top coat that one also with the matte top. Why a matte top? Because then it's easier to draw on it, because we want to have like the straight lines. You have sent me some examples also, like the special 3D parts. If you do with a matte and then you draw with the fine liner, you can have really how do you call it? Straight lines and afgebakend, it's in Dutch.
Parallel.
Like it's not floating around. So you
Okay,
can, so you top coat it again with a matte.
with the matte. Okay. I think maybe I'm trying to use too little product as well because I'm
Yeah,
saving it.
saving some product.
It's precious.
I was thinking maybe I should give you a discount code for your followers.
Oh, that would be lovely.
If they want to buy, like for the UK site, we have, we can create a discount code with your name.
Oh, that would be
A fixed one, and then one from the Pretty Yeppuda for the non-UK residents.
oh,
I will ask Philippe. Maybe
amazing.
we can do Lorna 10, or do you want Nail Crusade
Nail
10?
Crusade.
Yes, okay.
Nail Crusade would be wonderful. I was
We can do
going to
this.
be cheeky and ask at the end.
Okay. I beat you to it.
Yeah. Well, it's always better to be offered it rather than go begging.
True, but sometimes I just forget and I'm always open. I can always say no. So if I do not want it, I will say no. Or
Yeah.
if it's not possible, I will say no.
There we are. So this is right. So now I've got
Yes.
to wipe it.
So now you have to. That's the one. Yeah.
Yes.
Because you took a second layer, you wipe it with cleanser or alcohol.
So is cleanser better than alcohol, or does it not matter? Or
In most cleansers, there's a little bit of nail oil inside.
okay.
Because I have like the Bevla cleanser. I use it always at the end of my application because there's some oil inside to nourish again your oil, as alcohol will dehydrate really, really hard.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So then you take your stamping plate, your powder liner gel, a scraper or the plastic tool, and then something to put your gel on your plate. I'm using a silicone tool if you have that one, or you can use just a brush.
Is the powder?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
It's a very good one. You can also use a normal brush if you want.
No.
But I'm using a silicone tool. Why? Is because if you work with different colors, brush sometimes a color can be still inside the bristles of the brush, and a silicone tool, you clean it and it's clean. Oop, I think I moved a bit. You put the gel on your plate.
Yep.
You scrape it. You pick it up with your stamp. And you stamp it on your nail.
Are we trying to full coverage?
I try to, yes. But you've taken a quite large nail, so it's possible that it does not fit. But maybe if you're doing two parts, that's also possible. And then you cure it.
Right.
So if you want to clean your stamp, how do you call it in English, this one? Is a stamp? This one? It's a stamp?
Stamper, yeah.
The stamper. If you want to clean it, I'm using like for the clothing.
Oh, yeah.
To
A lint roller.
the little, yeah. And then it's totally clean.
I'm just looking. I think that will be okay. So cure it.
Yes, cure it. And then for my stamping plate, I'm using a plate cleaner that we have here from a Belgian brand, but you can also use acetone to clean it. Or you just use your alcohol because we used the gel now and not stamping polish.
Yeah.
Just make sure that it's cleaned before you put it away, as we use gel. If by accident there's UV light on it, your plate will be covered with the gel, and it will be not so easy to take it if you use a small design to take it out.
I know I need to wear gloves, but everything sticks to them.
You can, if you put some alcohol on the tips of your gloves, it's non-sticky.
Oh,
It's also for like manipulating the 3D gels. I see sometimes people and that it's sticky to the gloves and then they say, oh, we'll use the hands. No, you just put some alcohol on your fingertips and you can, or cleanser, and you can move the gel around. It will not be sticky anymore.
okay. There's the one. Okay. This is like fairy dust.
Yeah. I love this color, the chrome.
Right. This is where we see A, how good my stamping is, and B, how good my matte top coat was.
And see how good the products are. Look how beautiful.
Oh, stunning. Look. And
Yeah,
you were
this is
right
not
about
a,
the pearls.
it's not a silver or not a gold. It's more like champagne glitter, champagne colored chrome. I really love the color. And then I will take my cute things out. I have a cute, really soft brush to brush away the excess chrome.
Okay.
Why a soft one? Because otherwise you will make scratches in your design where your chrome is.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Stunning, stunning.
It's lovely. I'm really chuffed with that. Ah.
So, normally sometimes you put directly your top coat on it, but I noticed that some top coats are too harsh for the chrome. I always put a base coat in between.
Okay.
So we will base coat it again. It's also good you keep a separate base coat for your chrome applications because the chrome can go in your brush. I do not know if you have a base coat you do not mind there is some chrome inside, because I know you want to save your Korean ones.
Yeah, I have.
Or you can go with your Korean one and then just make sure you clean the brush with some cleanser before you go back into the jar again.
Oh, let's do that. So
You do a thin coat
yellow
of...
JELLO one. Which one?
Yeah, the base coat.
Okay.
It's to protect the chrome. And you cure that one to 60 seconds.
Look.
Beautiful.
Oh, I nearly put it in.
I don't mind because I'm at the source. I have a different jar, so.
So
Then you take the matte one with the foil underneath.
I think that's this one.
Yeah, you can see it normally. Have you cleansed it when it came out of the light?
I don't know. Good question. Well
You
presented.
you cannot over cleanse it, so
Okay.
maybe to make sure, do it again.
Oh, yes. So now we know it's the right one because we can see.
Yeah, and then you can see it.
Yeah.
So then I use a sticky pellets. We have them in different sizes. But I don't know if you have yours, or a pellet, a glass pellet, or a tile. People use tiles to put the gel on.
One of these?
Yeah. Because we will need to create thin lines for the difference of the shades. So we need to work in several lines.
Okay. It's the
You
scary
put,
bit.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No. We are artists, and artists are not machines or robots. You cannot create 2 times perfectly the same nail.
Look
Look
how
at that.
pretty. So am I putting this one aside now?
Yes.
Yes.
They will top coat at the end, everything.
Okay. So what am I what which polishes am I putting down?
The magnetic one. So I took the same length as yours.
Okay.
How to load it? You need to roll it in your gel to load your brush. There's no wrong way to do it, so because I see you're shaking a bit.
Right.
And then you draw your first line. And do not cure it. So you see, I have a very thin line here. I'm not curing it. How can you create a thin line? You always need to have a fixing point. So the fixing point has to be your own hand or your own finger. If you work on customers or the clients, not on your client's hand or your client's finger, because they need to be comfortable. And when you're pushing down on their hand, some people do not like to be touched. So you have to make sure you put your finger on your own hand.
Okay.
So, and then you can draw really, really stable, because actually I have a really shaky hands. If I do not fix my finger on my hand, I'm really shaky and I cannot draw a straight line.
So where am I drawing the lines?
So I went from the tip, the bottom.
Yeah.
At the side, I went totally to the upper part. I don't know if you can see it. But this is actually, you can choose yourself, because this is a design we will create with different shades of the magnetic gel. So if you want to work in squares, you can paint a square. If you want to draw a swirl line, you can draw a swirl line. I just made a straight line from the top
To the bottom. Okay.
to the bottom, or inverse. It's possible you need to reload your brush again, because you have a big size nail tip. Perfect. So now you can see, because I was waiting until you were finished, if
Yeah.
it was a sticky layer underneath, my gel would go like with a cheeks gel or a blooming gel. It will go,
Yep.
the straight line would be gone.
Okay.
Now we are going to magnetize the line. So mine is fully magnetized, but I will push the color of the magnet towards the end of the nails, towards the side, because I want to have different shades of magnetic gel. Just be careful, your color is not totally gone.
How's that?
Yes. And then pin cure it, but be careful to not pin cure your gel at your desk. You see, Lisa bedazzled my pin cure light. I love it.
Yes.
As I love the bling bling.
Bling,
So
bling.
yeah, and now it does not roll away anymore.
Oh, that's
And then
good.
you go, yeah, it's easy. And then you do your second line
Okay.
against this one.
So up against it.
Yes, but be careful that you do not cover your line.
Okay.
And this one I will magnetize, but I will magnetize the left part of it. So the first line I did the bottom part, and now this line I will focus that my magnetic line goes at the other side. So I create actually my third line. I do not know if I'm explaining good. So you magnetize it and you see, if I pull it downstairs, it will go directly against my first line I created. So I magnetize it and I push it upwards. So I create an extra line. And then when ready, pin cure it. Yes, so now you're pushing it against your first line. You need to go the other side of your nail and push from the outside towards the inside. So your magnetic field shifts to the center of your nail. Yes. It's different to catch on camera, so you will see it in real life. When you have more lines, you will see it at the end result.
Yeah, I think that's well.
Okay, if you're happy with it,
Give
pin cure it.
We give it a go.
Just a few seconds. And like this, you can create actually any design you want. You can create lines, triangles, squares.
So the same again.
Yes, as many as you prefer, as you want. I will stop with this one because I have a small nail. If you want to create more.
It's maybe a bit thicker, but
It's still hand drawing it, so that's why it's not a stamp, it's not a sticker. This is your inner artist that is at work. So it's okay if the lines are not equally matched or. And if you're happy, you pin cure, and then you cure your full nail.
There we go. Done.
Okay. It sounded like a little relief.
It was a lot of relief.
You're doing good.
The stumping was amazing.
Wait until you see the very end results. You will be so happy.
I hope so. Oh, I will be, I'm sure.
No, you will be.
Amazing. And I'm really happy with these two so far. So this is like
It is so shiny.
And it's not even got any top coat on yet.
No, it's also because the high quality of the chrome. So you have different kinds of chrome. We know Jello chrome is not that cheap, but there are different qualities of chrome.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to put it also in the video, that people can see the difference.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but it just...
Yeah, it's like...
It's just better.
Crystal look like. It's
Yeah.
really, really good.
And you can tell that it's really fine. Very,
Yeah.
very, very, very fine. Okay.
Look at that. You did so good.
Thank you.
So the pictures you had sent me before with the different shades, that's how they create it. So they draw a part, they magnetize it, they cure it, then they draw the second part and they magnetize it the other way around and they cure it. So we use now lines to create the difference, but you can work in squares, triangles, in rounds, in artistic shapes, and then you have those effects. Like color blocking, actually.
Yeah.
It's the same technique, but then with a magnet.
Yeah.
So now we will create the two middle ones.
Yep.
We will use as a base coat the Aura Glitter. For the nude color.
Yep.
It's a really beautiful one.
This one.
Yes. It's a really beautiful one. It has a nice coverage too, natural looking.
And it feels, well, they all feel so silky to put on.
Yes, like jelly gels. They're really smooth in application also.
So are we doing how many coats?
So I did a thin coat. I did one. In my examples, I also used one.
Okay.
Before you cure, wait a bit, that it evens out, that you don't have yeah, strikes.
Yep.
Yeah. You can also do a second coat if you need more coverage. I think you work very thin, but that's good, huh? If your bottle runs out, Lorna, we will do another live and I will send you other bottles. Yes, if you're happy with it, you cure it, and we can do the second nail the same.
Okay.
It's 60 seconds. If you work on your customer's hand, make sure that at cuticle side you do not use too much gel, that it does not build up.
Okay. I don't have customers.
Okay.
I just do it for the fun.
It's a nice hobby. I also started like that 17 years ago. Yeah, about 17 years ago. It was a hobby. I did my own nails because I gave IT support.
Oh.
And then I followed a course because I really liked it and I want to make sure that I did all the right steps. So I followed my nail course and then I opened a little salon at home to do customers. And then I took this a little store, also in combination with my other job.
Yeah.
And then it was, because in that time, because it was early and beginning stage of the gel, actually, it was booming in Europe. I followed extra courses to give trainings, and then I opened a little training center with maximum 4 students because I wanted to make it personal.
Yeah.
And then I stopped my IT job, and here I am.
And you are now.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
There we are. So do you think I want 2 coats or
I think it's enough, no?
you think, okay, that's fine. If you think it's enough, you're
No,
in charge. You're the teacher.
Do you think it's enough?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
I also think it's
I
enough.
don't know
It does
what we're
not
doing
have
next. So
you can choose, or we do the one
no,
with
we're
the
doing
art,
what you
because we can
which
do
one.
we have these 2 left.
Yeah. I
So
don't
up
mind.
to you. You don't have preference?
No.
Then we take this one
Okay.
with you take your magnetic gel again, and we will create a triangle smile line, but not too straight. So it really doesn't matter because we're gonna highlight it a bit with the chrome next to it.
Okay. I'll watch you.
You see that I'm good in camera. So I'm just going really playfully.
Okay.
I remove the magnet again because I always work in 2 coats with the magnetic gel to have the best effect. And you cure. Yes, and for this one,
Yeah.
we will use the moon gel. You like the moon gel?
I do like the moon gel. It's the moon gel that I was looking at all the time. Every time I've looked on your website, it's been the moon gel, and I've thought, ooh.
Yeah, it's really special. I don't think there is another brand existing that gives the same effect as the moon gel. I did not see it yet.
No. Right. So, but this I have
So
to
we open the
remember.
moon. Yeah. The moon gel, very important, work in thin coats. So not in bulky coat. A thin coat, you wait and you cure when you're happy. How will we create the nail? Oop, my magnet is rolling. I put it moon gel on top and here. So I work like in a U shape like this.
Yep.
On the nail.
Okay.
You see it's a magnetic stand actually. So my magnet is very happy with it. And it's really strong.
And you have to try and do this in one stroke, don't you?
One swirl, yes. So make sure you have enough gel on your brush, not too thick.
Yes, but then it's
It also has a special smell. So it's more like pearl looking.
Yes.
So I made some kind of swirl. And then you wait and you see that the moon surface is creating in your nail. It's lovely, isn't it? It's magic. So I made a swirl here too, at the left side. So I made one here too. I made like a U shape. Yes.
Yep. I might be better at that. So.
Excellent. Yes, cure it.
Cure it?
Cure it.
Okay.
So normally the other one is ready.
Yep, it's ready.
So we do the second coat with the magnetic gel, and then we magnetize it and cure it.
Okay. So there we have.
Okay, there you have your moon surface.
Yep.
Or like ocean foam. We will now create at the top like a little ombre, so that we do not have the straight line of the nail. How do you do that? You take some of the magnetic gel on your brush. You just paint the tip only. I use a little bit thicker coat because this we will do in one coat.
So is this going over the moon gel?
Yes, but not totally. So you will see.
Okay.
I made like this. If you have an ombre brush, you can use an ombre brush, but you can also use your fine liner brush. I do not know if you have an ombre brush.
I have an ombre brush. I have a number of ombre brushes. Because I have all the gear and no idea.
So we're going to dive in and take our ombre brush. I will use mine from Claudie. It's a gradation brush, it's called. Because I think the ombre is more like this.
Oh, no.
And this is a gradation brush.
Oh, okay. So a little bit on the tip and
on
then...
the tip, yes. So do not cover the whole part of the moon gel, so just the tip. Yes, and then we will fade it out with a gradation brush. If you see that your brush is full again, You just take a wipe. Okay. When you're happy with your ombre, you magnetize it.
Yay.
Yes. You're pure. As we are going to do chrome on this one, we will need to do a matte top coat first again, otherwise we will have chrome all over.
Okay.
So we matte top it. Actually, the caps of the clear bottles are made for nail technicians that we can open it with one hand to move faster. So that's the reason why they are made like this.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like
Beautiful. So now we are going. It's really beautiful. Are you happy with it?
I'm very happy with it. I love it.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
What's
You
next?
did so good. We will now do the 3D at the point of the nail. Therefore, we will use the zombie high.
Okay.
Or if people do not have zombie high or a thicker gel, no wipe, they can use a zigzag gel or a 3D embo gel they can use to create the lines. Then you take a thicker art brush. So now we will put a matte top coat on top.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Because otherwise you will have a lot of high differences at the end. You're it. And then the other one is ready.
It is.
Wipe off your tacky layer. So take your fine liner brush again.
Yeah.
Your powder line gel. As we will now draw the lines to create a little 3D effect with chrome.
Okay.
This is free art. What's in your mind? So fill up your brush. I do it by turning very, very slow in my jar because it's a longer liner brush. Make sure you have loaded it. You can also put some of the gel with a spatula on a paper form or on the sticky note and go through it. But I work directly in my jar. And then you start by drawing against the blue edge of your design. And you create like a swirl or a leaf. If you are happy with it, you cure it. So I made like this. I went a little bit in the blue and a little bit on my nude nail. Do not work too thin because you want to create depth with the chrome you will be adding.
Okay, we're back with
Yeah. Cleanse your, remove your tacky layer.
remove your tacky layer, Lorna.
The invisible one. We will first move on with the chrome because otherwise we will wait too long, and then the gel of the 3D design we drawed will cool down, and then it's a lot more difficult to apply the chrome.
Okay.
So we wait a bit. Take your chrome ready. But sometimes when the chrome is not sticking, I'm not a fan of it, but if you use your bare finger to rub it in, it will go easier with the heat of your hand.
Oh, okay.
But normally, if you are fast enough, when it comes out of your lamp, you don't need it. Beautiful, isn't it?
I'm very happy with that. Oh, hang on. Maybe not so happy.
If you have like a smudge that you want to remove, you take a correction stick, like a micro correction stick. You put it in some alcohol or cleanser, and you can wipe away the chrome you want to remove. It's like a toothpick with yeah. Oh, you have pink ones. I have blue ones, of course.
I'm particularly proud of my swooshes.
I love it. It looks like a wave you created. I love it.
That was my plan. Well,
Beautiful.
it sort of started as a swoosh, and then I thought, oh, it looks like a wave. I shall make it more of a wave.
Yes, nice. Then you need to put a base coat on it to protect your chrome.
Yep. What's next?
I take my sticky jar again. So now we are going to create a 3D on top of the moon foam landscape one.
Yep.
You take your thicker R brush that you had. So I'm using the DOI brush from Nailbayo, number 5. If somebody wants to try with the exact same one. Take your pin cure light also. Be careful if you pin cure that you do not do it on top of your jar, that you go aside, because otherwise you cure the top layer of your jar.
Yes, and we don't want that.
No.
Okay, I'm ready.
I always take my gel from the side of the jar, because if you go in the middle, you create air bubbles in your jar. So you go at the side, you scoop up, you swirl a bit, and then you will see I have a drop on my brush. I wait until the drop is forming, and then I put the drop down and pull it towards the top. So you will see I have now a 3D swirly thing. I pin cure it. You need to be very fast for this part, huh?
Okay. So
yes, you wait until your drop is at the end of your brush, and then you place it at the tip, and you pull the rest without touching the nail. You pull the rest floating above. Yes, and if it's okay, quickly fresh cure.
okay.
And then you do the same at the both sides, so that you create like a little shell.
Okay.
You can create as many as you want because you have a larger nail. You can do a 4th row. It depends all of the design you want to create. And then when all your lines are done, you go into the light for 60 seconds. It's also practice this part. Before we had another gel for using this, but it contains TPO, so we are not allowed to use it anymore. Yeah. But this one does the trick too.
No, I don't know if I've messed it up.
Do not forget it's your first time you're doing this. Huh?
Yeah.
Even mine is not perfect, but we will put a charm somewhere and you can always cover something up. I love it. It's not like mine, but I love it. It's your hand that's on it. It's not copycatted.
I think sometimes you just have to think, well,
Look how good it is.
have an idea in your head, but not too much of an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes if I've got too much of an idea in my head, then it just all feels like it's all gone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if
Yeah, sometimes you're busy with it, and during the process, your whole design changes.
Yeah.
And that's okay, because we are creative designers.
She says, I can't think of me as being creative.
Yes, you are. Now we will put on the top coat, as I prefer to put on my charms and my stones at the end, because I use the Swarovski. It gives the depth of the stone. For the Macon and JELLO, you can put a top coat on top of it, but as it is a sample design, I did not do it here. So that's up to you. If we now are going to top coat it, you need to work very thin, because otherwise your 3D is gone.
Okay. So this one.
Yes, so the zombie top, low. It's non-yellowing, it's very thin, it's low, that means it's low viscosity. So you need to put a very thin layer on all nails.
Well, we know that I'm good at thin layers.
Yeah, you're mastering that part.
Yeah.
But for the highest shine, you cure 2 times 60 seconds.
Oh, okay.
And you let them cool down. And then it's just adding the charms and we're done. So wherever you want, you put a stone or a seashell.
I think I might put one of these.
So for the Macon charms, they all are created at Macon themselves. They have their own design team.
Wow.
So they are produced and made in Korea from high quality material. They also use almost only Swarovski for the pearls and their stones.
So you really did spoil me then.
Yeah, I did. I love to spoil. As long as I can.
So I was thinking. So what can I use?
To fix your charms, you can use the Zombie King too, because it's non-wipe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can see if you want to save your charms from making, you can. You do not need to put them.
Well, I just thought one of these little ones would look really pretty just here in the middle of my swirl.
Mm-hmm.
And then I dropped it. So it's now on the floor. So I shall go hunting for it when we've finished. Because
that's like my things are still in my garbage bin because I can't find them. Of course, it's totally full. So I need to dive into it.
A few moments later.
Now I've lost 2. I'm stopping. I'm not doing any more.
Yeah, you need to search for it.
Yes.
You can say you're saving your charms for yourself and not for the examples.
Yes, that's it. I'm saving my charms for myself.
Good idea.
Well, thank you very much.
You're so welcome. I hope you liked it.
Oh, they're amazing.
I hope you learned something extra.
Oh, yes. I've learnt loads. So let's finish with some quick fire questions.
Right.
Lesley.
Yes.
Best tip for cat eye nails?
Best tip, keep a flashlight next to you to cure immediately when you're happy with your result.
And one must-have tool?
The magnet.
Philippe, one science fact to improve results?
These pigments can sink to the bottom of the bottle if you would have your bottle standing away for a long time, or when it was with the supplier, it can be on the shelf for a while because these products remain good like almost forever. Roll your bottle before you start applying it. Don't try to shake it, but ideally you roll it over a table or you rotate it. If it's not a round bottle, of course, then it's a bit hard to roll it. But yes, so it gently gets mixed. If you would shake it, you could potentially get air bubbles in it. And
Right.
that's of course something to avoid. Not sure if that's science, but it's practical.
Yeah. How much do you think a magnetic nail stand makes a difference?
It makes a lot of difference. If you prepare like for a press-on and you put it on a nail stand that has a magnetic bottom to fix on the stand itself, the magnet inside inside this nail stand interferes with the particles inside your gel polish. So it's better to use a nail stand without magnets inside.
Okay. Who's more patient?
For creating nails and designs, I can be very patient, but for the rest, he is.
I'm patient.
Yeah. In general, Not for creating a nail set,
Okay.
because then I'm more patient than the little tiny things. I can be very patient. But for the rest, I'm not so patient. I think Philippe wins this one.
And Philippe, have you tried doing nails?
Once, yeah. But when I do the testing, like for stability testing, then I work with the nails. But it's not like I'm being very creative. It's boring, seeing about viscosity and that kind of stuff.
Right.
That's enough for the moment.
But you tried on mine once.
I tried once, yes, it was a real success.
And finally, where can people find you both?
In Belgium, everybody's welcome to visit us. But of course, online, we have Pretty Yeppuda website and koreanailsco.uk websites. They can mail us, send us a WhatsApp. We try to respond as quick as possible.
Yep.
And on Instagram,
I
TikTok,
was about to say, you're on Instagram.
TikTok, YouTube. I think we're almost everywhere, except Pinterest. We're working on Pinterest. But we will be there too.
Well, I've had a wonderful time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And oh, hang on, I've got more. Oh yeah, thank you both so much. I feel like I actually understand this now. If you've enjoyed, stop.
Oh, I'm writing on his pants with my. I was like this, and I was writing on his pants. On his
Which
jeans.
confirms how patient I am.
Oh, I have to say, it's been an absolute pleasure spending time with you. Thank you very much for
Likewise.
for everything. And I can't say it. It's the, if you've enjoyed watching us, then please like, subscribe, do all that stuff. That's the bit that I really struggle with asking for. So there we go. I've said it now.
And I will give us a follow.
Yes, give Lesley a follow. And Professor Pretty, as we call him.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram?
I've got Inside the Nail Bottle. There I try to publish little tidbits of information.
It's fabulous. I love it.
Everything that's inside his brain is coming out on his Instagram.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do love his brain. Yeah.
Okay. So much for the good looks.
That's it. Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you for spending some of your Sunday with me. I really appreciate it.
We laugh, we learn.